Now we know altcoin season is here. We know it has been confirmed already, but when is meme coin season gonna get here? First of all, we know Bitcoin has run and made multiple new blow-off tops and all-time highs. And ETH is also, look at this, ETH is also making a new all-time high. It's literally, like, I don't just mean a new high, as we've heard, it's made a new all-time high right now, right? That was 4890, right? Almost 4900. That's a new all-time high, even compared to the high of 2021. Here was the high of 2021, and we just beat that, right? That was what, 4870. So then when is altcoin season going to happen? But here's the bad news, right? I'll be honest with you guys. Here's the bad news. Look at what's happening today. What's happened to ETH? It's up 1%. What's happened to Bitcoin? Down almost 1%. What's happened to everything else? Everything else decided to follow Bitcoin and not follow ETH, right? Everything else is mainly down except BSV. Down, Neo up, Solana up, and everything else is up, down, right? I mean, they're mostly reds rather than greens. So, what am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say here is that there are two possibilities. One is that we're having a very, very singular, altcoin season, which is ETH run by itself. Or you can be optimistic and say, well, the ETH run is by itself is because, remember before you had Bitcoin run by itself and nothing else ran, not even ETH. Now you have Bitcoin going down and ETH run by itself. So Pablo, you're exactly right that altcoin season is going to happen because next is going to be the large caps run by themselves, right? ETH is going to stop, Bitcoin is going to stop, the small caps going to stop, and then finally, when Bitcoin tops, the mid caps and the small caps, but we don't know it's topped yet, and Bitcoin starts going down, and then the mid caps and the small caps and the meme coins run. See, right now we don't even have in the meme coins run. I'm going to today talk about two meme coins. One of them is a new one that is entirely backed by all of the founders of, I would say, the second or third largest crypto exchange in the world. Like, not quite as big as Binance, but something almost as big and as influential as Binance. They all back this one coin. I've never seen this before. This is crazy, and it's a meme coin. It's still, and you might think, oh, Pablo, it's going to be huge now. It's going to take off. No, it's under 9 million right now. It's under 9 mil right now. All right, under 9 mil. It's very new. Nobody's talking about it, but Pablo is going to bring it to you first. So first, let's have a look at the weekly close. We're about 6 hours away, 5 hours away from the weekly close, and this is very good for ETH. Look at this. So as I said, for the last weekly close, I made a strong point of this a number of times, which was that this was not a bad weekly close. This wasn't a top and tail because it closed halfway up the range. So therefore, what it means is that we still have a very good chance we're going to pump up next week. And who knew it all happening one day? For Bitcoin, weekly close, that's problematic. That's problematic if we close down here. We really need to try to get close to 116, right? So basically you have top and tail, double top and tail on the weekly, and then boom, even after such good news, everything pumped, stocks went up, Ethereum went up, and then Bitcoin closes here, right? So that's why, well, below 116K, which is the very important support level. Okay, this is on the daily chart, and this is why we can see 116 is very important, because, right, this is why it's becoming the bull-bear divide for Bitcoin. Not really, but on a micro scale, right, it decides if Bitcoin is in a strong position or a weak position, and we don't want it to come back into the channel. This is 50 past 12 Sunday afternoon in the US, by the way. See, the level I was calling was 110.5K, around there. Right, we nearly got there. We got to 111.6. Okay, so that's have a look at the two of the biggest meme coins. I think that would explode, right, in the coming altcoin season? Before we answer that question, first let's answer the question of which crypto exchange does Pablo Jimenez use? Well, Pablo uses this exchange that's non-KYC. That means you don't need to show any ID. That means even the exchange can't see who you are. That means the exchange can't see you, the IRS can't see you, the tax office can't see you, FBI, CIA, nobody can see you, right? So that's why Pablo made this deal with them for my followers only, on this link only, right? Trade and win a weekly, not monthly, weekly prize of up to $25,000, right? Futures bonuses. So for example, you can win up to $2,000, $4,000, $8,000, $15,000, $25,000 just by competing, just by trading volume. Just by trading volume, if you just get into the top 60, you win a prize. And keep in mind, this is not the whole exchange-wide competition. This is just Pablo's competition. You just have to get in the top 60 of the Pablo competition, of people clicking on Pablo's link here, right? So overall P&L, profit and loss, leaders board, get in the top 10 and win a prize, right? Okay, so limited time only, folks. This deal finishes on September 12th, limited time only. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then the link is in the description below. The link is in the description below. But if you're watching this on this is any other platform, just click on my profile page, and there is my link tree or a stand link, and it should be the first deal that pops up right there. Okay, thanks folks. Let's get back to the markets, but keep in mind that this deal is only on the Pablo Jimenez link, So the coins, first let's have a quick look at Bitcoin dominance, right? And you remember that guy, that Ben guy who kept on saying, oh, I think it's going to be Bitcoin season. I honestly think it's going to be Bitcoin dominance is going to climb to 74% or some such shit. And Pablo called it here, and I said, Ben, Ethereum is coming after you. He's pissed off with you. He's gone home, like you said. He's gone home to pick up his shotgun and a full packet of condoms. Right, full packet of condoms, and now he's going to your home now. Right, I called it here and here, and now we're down here. And even when we're down here, he was still saying, oh, I think Bitcoin dominance is going to take over again, whatever. And I'm like, boom. I said next target is 58%, and boom, here we are. So next target we need to watch out for is this level. Why is this level important? 4.7%, because this was the bottom, the fake out. We really need to watch that. Also 58.3% could bounce as well. This could be a fake out. So just watch those two levels, 58.3 and 54.6. Watch those two levels. Okay, now ETH versus Bitcoin. As I told you folks, that was the main chart to watch, and it would just keep on running. Look at this. So we barely pull back and up we go. So this is what a bull market looks like, right? So for example, you go down, and then you go up. And look how long it consolidates. It takes you weeks, and then boom, takes you 10 days, and then boom, takes you 1 week, and up we go. The consolidation is taking shorter and shorter, and we could get to this level, 0.046, much quicker than we anticipated. Once we get there, boom, we could take off. But keep in mind, folks, the really big resistance is around 0.054, and it's very obvious because this is where the bull and bear divide for ETH is. ETH is in bear market when it's below 0.054, like here and here. But ETH is in bull market once it's above, like here and here. Okay, let's get into two of the meme coins that I think could run really well once we start running. And keep in mind, folks, as I kept on saying, altcoin season basically starts with Bitcoin and then Ethereum, as we are doing right now. It's so obvious right now. Ethereum's beating, Bitcoin so much hands down, and then the large caps, then the small caps, and then meme coin season. We're having a classic, altcoin season, even though most people don't believe in it. So, what's an altcoin? What's a meme coin that Pablo has spoken about a lot, Fartcoin. Right, Fartcoin is struggling a bit because there's just the market's just so diluted. But look at this. The one thing why I pointed out and why I like Fartcoin is because it bottomed here, March 10th. The overall market bottomed April 7th. And Ethereum actually bottomed against Bitcoin like 2 weeks later, 21st of April. By then, Fartcoin's already 3x up. So Fartcoin showed a lot of strength, and I've been telling folks when it was around this 40 cents level to get in, and eventually hit like $1.60. Okay, we're up like 3 or 4x, and then look at this. I thought it was going to bounce here, right? Bull flag, and boom, hit this $2.60 area. We didn't. Turned out to be a double top, right? Even below this top, and down we go. And look, this double top was actually telegraphed because we have the top here, right? This was a big top here. Top, double top here, and down we go. And this week, because of the whole Jerome Powell, Jackson Hole situation, we could be seeing a bottoming tail. Look at that, weekly bottoming tail. If we close at 94 cents, 93 cents, 94 cents, that would be a classic bottoming tail, and it could be a really good sign, really good sign for Fartcoin. When as low as 81 cents, we could bottom here on the weekly and start going up. Let's have a look on the daily. Yeah, this is the daily chart. Yeah, something like this. If we can hold 94 cents, then I think the whole situation could actually look quite good, and we could break out. We could break out to at least like $1.68. Eventually, I think Fartcoin keeps on continuing running. Yeah, this is a very strong looking chart. Still relatively looking strong looking chart, I would say. Still relatively looking strong looking chart. If there are meme coins to jump into, which I think there will be meme coin season, Fartcoin should be one of them. Okay, let's have a look at the other meme coin that I was excited about. And I just want to say to you guys this. You know how that we have the trenches with Solana and the trenches and the pump fund and all that? I personally believe what has happened is right now we're in base season, as I've told you guys, base coin season. And rather than base memes breaking out like Brett, right, which is a Matt Fury themed boys club, Pepe meme coin, rather than that, what we're seeing is actually a breakout in Virtues AI agents, rather than, because you have Pump Fund where you can launch limitless number of trench memes, but on base you have Virtues. You have Virtues, which launches limitless number of AIs, which is why you're seeing Swarm, Pretty, the Wire, or 717 Capital, or the one I just spoke about, which is Forge. All these AI agents taking off. Now, that's essentially what base season is and base meme season is. So the proper meme season hasn't actually come yet. Okay, so Fartcoin, I do expect to run up when proper the meme season comes. But now let's have a look at a coin that a major crypto exchange, I mean the top 3, is sponsoring. If we don't look at futures volume, if we only look at spot volume, this is probably number 2 or number 3 in the world right now. Binance being number 1. What are we talking about? We are talking about, of course, Brian Armstrong, founder of Coinbase. And the added benefit of Coinbase is that it is an American exchange. Binance is not, and OKX is not. So what does that mean? That means like what Trump's doing trade protection, man. It's trade protection with the tariffs and all that. So stops all these Chinese exchanges from coming in. So American exchanges benefit. I mean, he practically called it out. He said, "Oh, American coins, or we're going to promote American coins," and everyone was excited about Chainlink, because it's very much, the biggest American coin there is that's in the utility field. So what did he say lately? Would you believe this is his homepage, and he is actually pumping. His pumper is not. He may not dump, but he's pumping and pimping a meme coin. So here's his pin message, right, from August the 9th, about the fact that all of the base coins, like even the tiny ones, even including the one I'm talking about right now, the meme coin I'm talking about right now, will be available on Coinbase app. But not everyone's going to get it at the same time. Only 10% of Coinbase app users have it right now, which means 90% more people are coming. And what are they coming for? So the first real tweet he has made today is that he bought 5 million of this coin called what? Called Balaji. 5 million, he bought it. It's a meme coin. What is Balaji? Okay, now he's quote tweeting this guy, Jesse Pollack. And for folks who've been following me, following Preddy, following my videos, you wouldn't be, Jesse Pollack wouldn't be a stranger to you, because Jesse Pollack is the founder of BaseChain itself, right? BaseChain Builder 001, founder of BaseChain. What is he saying? What coin is he plugging? He is also saying buy, that's what he said, buy Balaji's creator coin on Zora directly on Coinbase. So he's saying Balaji's, right, this coin can now be bought on Coinbase. But he's also quote tweeting someone. So you've had the founder of Coinbase and the founder of BaseChain both talking about this Balaji's meme coin, and now what is quoting this Max Branzenberg. Who is Max Branzenberg? Oh wow, he is head of business and products at Coinbase. So another, right, CPO, Chief Product Officer, I don't know what you would call him, Chief Business Officer, CBO at Coinbase. And what is Max Brandenburg saying? He says everything means everything. Yes, you can now buy any Zora created coin like Balaji's directly in the Coinbase app, and every asset as soon as it's on Base by default. So as soon as you introduce a coin on the Base chain, you're going to be able to buy it on the Coinbase app, right? And he's talking about this Balaji's. This Balaji's with this dude and his head. See his headshot there. What is this Balaji's? Well, what is this? What are we talking about here? How much did this guy buy? He bought 53,000 or something, right? Okay. Well, so two things to answer here. First, who is Balaji's? Balaji's is this guy. Who is he? Why is he so connected to Coinbase? Well, he used to be the CTO, Chief Technical Officer of Coinbase. He was born in India and studied in the US and became CTO, Chief Technical Officer, or Chief Technology Officer of Coinbase. And he keeps on talking about the Indian diaspora all the time. But, I think Brian Armstrong and these guys are celebrating what he achieved, what he did at Coinbase. So basically, and he retweeted this. Yeah, he says, fun fact, CTO, Chief Technology Officer Balaji, was the person most responsible for driving the launch of USDC on the Coinbase side. Here's the launch video, and this would be from probably 2-3 years ago. Do you know why Coinbase loves USDC so much? Because USDC, I think from memory, 50 or 60%, something like half or more, slightly more than half of the money that USDC transactions make is paid to Coinbase, right? That's why USDT Tether makes so much money, because USDC or Circle have to hand over half their money to Coinbase. Okay, and that's why Coinbase loves them so much, and why Brian Armstrong, the CEO and founder of Coinbase, is celebrating Balaji, because this Balaji guy basically made them a lot of money on USDC. Right?
We're launching support for a new stable.
Okay, and that's the guy, Balaji. His name's Chief Technology Officer, Balaji S. Srinivasan. I know I'm not pronouncing it correctly, and he used to be CTO of Coinbase. He now has left. And look, he used to call him the one, the only, legendary Balaji, right? I'm not sure if he's called Balaji or Balajis, right? I think to make the coin go viral, I would like to call him Balajiz. You know, Jiz, like Bala, B-A-L-A, Balajiz. Okay, all right, don't spread that. It's not a good thing. So, people are lucky right now. See, Balajiz took a little dump here. It came down, formed a bear flag, and took a dump. And this is lower than the level I got in, so folks can now getting at an even lower level. Here it is. 0.078. So look, it's basically FDV is only 7.8 million, less than 8 million, and this is a coin that all of Coinbase is promoting. What more can I say? What more can I say, folks? So I think it'll do well. Yeah, I mean, all of Coinbase, present and past, are celebrating it, are promoting it. So at least you know they won't rug, because 50% of the supply is in this one guy's wallet. He's famous. He's got like I don't know, 500,000 to 1 million followers on social media. Also, if he's well doxed. If he rugs, then everyone knows about it. If Brian Armstrong rugs, then yeah, he might make like $2 million here, but lose $2 billion on Coinbase, right? Because the SEC will come after him. So, okay, these are the two meme coins I look out for. Catch you later, guys.